Wow, it's been a minute since I went live because even the way this live just rolled out, it was so different than the last time I went live. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hey Booth, how are you? All right, y'all. So before we hop into this live, I want to, oh, this is upside down. I want to open this box in this video because I will be posting this this Instagram live to my YouTube channel. And before I'm about to take my makeup off and lay down and relax, I have a phone call in about 20 minutes and I'm just going to regroup. It's Fashion Week honestly started as of yesterday. So a lot of my friends are in town, a lot of my friends that live here, everybody's just running around. But before I did that this weekend, I was like, I need to kind of like rest and regroup and just plan out my weekend, plan out what the content looks for the weekend and all that. So I was like, I'm just gonna unbox this and talk to y'all for a little bit. So I see the comments and stuff. I am going to get to those, but I did want to open this box. Shout out to Gran Cormino. This is Kevin Hart's tequila brand. And if you guys have been watching the show, you know that we had Kevin Hart and Will Packer on the show this week. That interview is now live on YouTube. And let me tell you guys, it was my first time meeting Will Packer and my first time meeting Kevin Hart. And I was just like I know, like, you know how, like, like, I know that I am good at what I do. And I take a lot of pride in making sure that, like, you know, I'm always open to being taught. I'm always open to learning. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Damn. Okay, bet. Somebody just called me, so y'all know when somebody calls you. If you on live and somebody calls you, it'll mute for a little bit. But like I was saying, so I take a lot of pride in just making sure that I'm, like, you know, I'm on point with what I do. But I do feel like this time around with the Breakfast Club, I just think that I'm more comfortable, and not even because of the room, because from the day that I walked into the Breakfast Club the first go round, it's been like, I love working with Charlamagne, I love working with Envy, I love the team at the Breakfast Club. Like, it's such a different feeling from the newsroom environment that I come from. But I think the newsroom environment that I come from is very much not, like, you're not a personality when you're at TMZ. You are a producer, and you're a producer who just so happens to get a couple of minutes on a TV show, multiple TV shows, or on social media throughout the week. It's a lot different with Breakfast Club, because with Breakfast Club, it's really like, if I'm not engaged, if I'm not, you know what I mean, like, in tune with the conversation, like we are the conversation. So that was like a really different arena for me. I can't get my earring on, y'all, because of my nails. That was a really different arena for me. And I think I did amazing the first go round. Don't get it fucked up. Like, I did amazing the first go round. I think y'all are just now catching up to the quality of what I do and why it's important. But I do feel like, you know, one of the things that I admire a lot about Jess and the way that she does things is, like, Jess is fully blown herself, and she's fully blown a personality. And I think that comes with, like, you know, she's a comedian, so there's a lot of like you have to be fast, you have to be witty. And I just wasn't used to doing that all the time. So one of the, like, I swear, like, one of the biggest things I remember at the, like, right before we left for Christmas break, I just was, like, sitting back. I was at home and I was watching all of the clips from the show. And I do that a lot where like I rewatch clips back to kind of see like, okay, Loren, here you could have did this, or that was really good, or, you know, just different things. And one of the things that I told myself is like, you know, I want to, I have, my personality is like so fire, not to toot my own horn, but I just wanted to do a lot more of like sharing my personality with you guys, because I'm used to being so buttoned up television, and I didn't want to lose that. So I worked really hard, and I still do, on social media every single day. Whenever you see me post like a TikTok video where I'm talking about a topic, or even my tweets and, you know, different things that we do at Brown Girl Grinding, which is linked in my bio. You guys should follow the platform. We just reached 10,000 followers over at Brown Girl Grinding. Everything that I do, my goal is to, you know, be very sharp, as I've been taught to be very factual. Being first is still always going to be embedded in me, even though sometimes I'm not always first. But like when I am first, baby, it hits. And y'all have seen, you know, people pick it up, whether it's the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, shout out to them. They've been holding me down. Because I'm dolo. It's just me. I'm doing everything. So I'm researching my stories. I'm choosing my topics. This is for Brown Girl Grinding. This is like not even dealing with Breakfast Club. I am figuring out the best angle and approach to talk about it to my audience. And I have to know who my audience is. I have to know what you guys look for me for. And then after it's up, I'm PR. I'm reaching out to all the platforms. And, you know, when platforms just originally and organically pick things up, if things need to be corrected or credited correctly, like I'm doing all that. So my biggest thing, you know, this year, and have been out of TMZ for a year, was like I really wanted to grow in that area on my own as an independent media personality and platform. But I also wanted to find a way to bring my personality into things, but still be very sharp, still be very high level, still be like, you know, my goal has always been to have a show, and I know that is what is going to happen for me. But I also know right now, everything I'm doing right now is what is going to get me to that next, you know, like that next point. So I keep a lot of that in mind, and like I like to joke around, I like to have a good time, you know, I'm fun and all of that. But at the same time, I always want people to leave feeling like you just had a good happy hour session, where like your homegirl had, you know, she ran down the facts, she ran down what was important, she ran down what the people cared about, but you were entertained. So I think this year I did a really good job of, you know, just finding my niche in that, and it's only going to get better. So, you know, this is the 4th week that I've been filling in for Jess, and I think one of the biggest things that you guys are now, I wouldn't even say learning about me, because I feel like this was here before, but what you guys are getting to witness is like me, myself, just being a lot more like relaxed than myself. And it's showing through on camera so well. And a lot of people are like I've had people call me and be like, man, you're doing amazing. You're doing so good. I wish you had shown this the first time around. And I'm like, what you have to realize is, like, first of all, everything in God's timing. That's number 1. Number 2, what's for me is for me, and it's always going to be for me. And number 3, it's like, I'm never a person that's going to shy away from the fact that y'all are watching me grow and learn and build and become a mastermind at this shit in real time. I've been sharing my story on YouTube and on Instagram and on Twitter from the day that I began this journey, the first day I moved to LA. So I'm never going to, you know what I mean, hold back from doing that. So even in me coming in on here right now and talking to you guys, it's like, I want y'all to really understand, like, where y'all saw me at a year ago, when y'all first met me on the Breakfast Club, and for anybody who's been following me even before Breakfast Club, y'all can attest to this in the comments. You know, like, that's my biggest thing. Like, if somebody can watch me grow in real time, they can understand that, like, you know, there's always room for growth, but you just have to be teachable. I was willing to teach myself. I still am. Like, I literally am in every room I walk in like a sponge. I don't soak up everything, because some stuff is just like, you know, it's not for me. And I've been really good at understanding like what's for me and what's not. But at the same time, the things that are for me, the people that I trust, the people I want to learn from, I take it all in and I apply it and I execute it. And I think that's the biggest thing that you guys are seeing now. It's not like, oh, where was this? It was there. It's just me having to talk myself through certain things, and, you know, just you walking in a new school, so it's like, you know, you filling out the room, you filling out the people, like all that is natural. But when you talent, Kevin Hart said something really interesting in the interview that we did with him this week. He said talent always knows what's in their bag. Like I know what I'm capable of. Even things I have not done yet that I'm going to do, I know when I do them, the world is going to be like, oh shit. But I know right now I can do them. I just haven't done them yet. So you always know what's in your bag. But I think the approach to it, I think the willingness to learn and to sharpen your iron when you're doing it is important. Like, there's just a lot that goes into it. So, you know, I've actually like really enjoyed watching myself grow on the platform and watching myself grow on the platform and watching my platform itself grow as I do. Because, yeah, like I just really want Brown Girl Grinding to be that, where you can not just get the update on what's happening in the news and pop culture and conversation. Sorry, y'all. The people about to keep calling me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, bet. But also, I want you to be able to come to my platform and learn with me. Like, I challenge y'all to go take a look at my YouTube channel and take a look at my vlogs there, and just come back anywhere on my Instagram and let me know what you guys have taken away from it. I have to take this other earring off because I can't put this one on. Let me know what you guys have taken away from it, because I think there's really like beauty in the journey of things. So I'm excited for y'all to be here on this journey with me. I am really excited for that. Shout out to us. We're going to have to take a little shot at this Gran Cormino to celebrate a month down back in the club, at the Breakfast Club. So they sent us this package. They did send it. Ahead of Kevin Hart coming in and doing the interview. Make sure y'all go watch the interview. He was so funny. But, yeah, y'all. Like, to be told by, like, Kevin Hart, like, you're doing amazing up here. I was like, I know that's right. So this is my little unboxing. We're gonna take this shot and then I'm gonna get into the comments. I see y'all have a lot of comments. Somebody said your YouTube is fire. I have not uploaded as much as I normally do, because I just been getting back into the swing of things for real. Like, the mornings is early. Like, y'all, I'm up at like 3:30 in the morning so that I can do makeup, get dressed, like all that stuff. So when you open the box, this is the Gran Cormino. Of course, this is Kevin Hart's tequila. In here it says, hard work tastes different. With the imagery right here. And then this box is a little heavy. You take this out. Oh, this is so pretty. So when I had these on the show the other day. Took me a couple little shots. This is the bottle. I can't get the shit. This is the bottle right here. This is a reposado. This one that we're gonna do a shot of today. And it comes with the little glasses, which I'm building up my bar. Y'all know I just moved to the East Coast, so I'm building up everything. So these are gonna go on my bar. Honestly, the way this box is set up, am I supposed to keep this stuff in here and then set this on the bar? It's no way. This takes up too much room. Like, it's no way. And then they give you a shirt as well. The shirt is just like a brand shirt, a Gran Cormino brand shirt. Hard work tastes different. The card just says my name, and then it says, shout out to Lynn, New York on my nails too. And it says, the road to success can be messy. Keep going. I think I'm gonna keep this, and I'll probably frame it to put over my bar. So we're gonna take a little shot, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open this. My nails are really, they're fire, but they be in the way. They be in the way. So let's see what the comments is saying right now. Beta, I gotta get our picture. I just said that to Nick, I said it to Sid today, who does social. I'm like, I got so much pictures that I ain't get off that camera yet. I have not tried the Sir Davis yet, but I do want to try it. That's a whiskey though. I don't really drink whiskey, but I will sip some Sir Davis because it's Beyonce. Bring it to homecoming. You want me to save this until homecoming? Beta, I don't think you know me. You want me to save this until homecoming? Y'all screenshot this. I was gonna sing the Don Don song, but I can't because this is a different tequila. Somebody said, "Oh, y'all don't like the." I don't think this is too sweet. This tequila does have like a very vanilla taste, but I don't think it's too sweet. Thank you. Someone says you do your thing. We're so proud of you. What NFL team do I watch? I don't watch any NFL teams. I have nothing against it. Like, I would watch it, like, if someone was here and it was on. But, like, I don't follow teams enough to... Y'all, hold on. I don't follow teams enough to just, like, open it. To just, like, watch it. Hey, Taylor. Taylor Chanel said, yes, sis. I've been here since you first moved to LA, and I'm so proud to see what you are doing now. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get through some more of the comments. Coming from TMZ, this was a natural transition. Others are just saying it. And you know what else? I'm fine with that, too. I feel like... for myself, I had to really sit and think about when I left TMZ and I was, beginning to like really figure out what brown girl grinding would be, because I had the opportunity for it to be anything because I do so many different things. I knew, like, once I decided, okay, like, here's what it needs to be. It needs to lead conversation in news. It needs to lead conversation in not just like trending topics and reviews, but also we need to break news, and we need to, sometimes we need to be first because we need to break the bubble. We need to get out there. We need to get out there in front. I knew it was going to be challenging because I knew people were going to be like, what the hell is she doing? Especially because like, I'm not like, I'm Loren. I'm just me. And I think when people realize what I'm doing and where I think that media is headed right now and why I'm doing it, it's going to be so late, but it's going to be cool because I'm going to be situated. I'm going to be straight. You know what I mean? Like, everything is going to be like, my foundation is going to be solid by that point. So like, I had to get to a space myself where like, I understood like people are not going to really get this. You might reach out for some stories. People may not respond. Like, people might not bend and jump, your new platform, but it's okay. Luckily, because of the relationships that I built when I was at TMZ, I didn't really have a lot of that. Like, there were some times where people were like, wait, you're working for who now? Like, you want us to give you what story? Because I'm out here competing for the same, when I am working on... People keep calling me, y'all. People just keep calling me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? People keep calling me. I need to get a knife. Hold on. What I was saying was, when I'm competing for like exclusives and all that, I'm out here competing with like the big brands. Like, I'm not like where I'm at in things, and like I don't fuck around. So like, when I am reaching out on things, and I do try, like, the biggest thing right now is me like setting a schedule so that, because I'm one person and I'm building out institutions. So now that I don't have a team yet, but that's a goal too. Like, I want other people on the team, so like, I'm always like, we're on everything. But the stuff that I'm competing on and exclusives and the stories, you got some big brands also reaching out on this stuff. Like, a lot of times the approach is everything. Like, I've called and reached out on stories for brown girl grinding, and literally because of how polite I was, or, you know, how well I knew my shit when I called, they were like, you know what, we're gonna call you back with the statement first, or well, whatever. And they do that over really major brands who have this shit figured out. So when I started seeing that, I'm like, you know what, like, number one, I'm not to be fucked with. Like, I know my shit and I know what I'm doing. But number two, I'm on to something. Like, it's here. Like, it's happening. It's going to happen. Like, that's not to be questioned. But yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not for everybody. Like, everybody's not going to get it. A lot of people still don't get it. People still be like, outside of like the Breakfast Club stuff, people are still kind of confused. Like, what do you do for money? Or, and sometimes shit, I'll be like, I'm trying to figure it out too. This whole thing is new to me. Like, monetizing a media brand, that's the biggest thing that I've been constantly like learning, growing, researching, asking questions about, because I come from an entrepreneurial family, but not in this space. Like, I am doing something for the first time on my own that I've never firsthand seeing people close to me do, outside of me watching it be done in a newsroom. So I take everything that I learned from that newsroom, everything I'm learning in Breakfast Club, in any room that I'm in, and I apply it to myself. Sometimes it has to be on a smaller scale because I am a smaller brand and my bandwidth is different. But a lot of times, because of what I know my capabilities is, I don't even small scale myself. Like, I'll be out here trying to run with the big dogs, and I'll be keeping up. Period. So I just wanted to come on here so we could do a little cheers. 4th week back, but more so, we didn't really celebrate my 1 year out of TMZ. That happened back in July. July 21st was 1 year since I decided to leave the TMZ newsroom and take a leap of faith on myself, just knowing that it was time for me to kind of lean into myself more as talent and brown girl grinding as a brand. Since then, we have gained over, like, I would say like 6,000 to 7,000 followers on Instagram. We have broken national news stories independently, dolo. A big part of that was me coming back home and being closer to family for personal reasons, and I feel like I'm just now getting a balance of all that. That's another thing as well too. I will always tell people, like, you never know what somebody is going through, because I don't even think, you know, people at the Breakfast Club knew. Like, you know, that first go around, those first couple months, I was fighting for my life outside of the show. Like, I mean, I didn't live in Jersey. Like, I came back home because, you know, I'm also a caregiver for my grandmother and my mother. So I'm like back and forth between Delaware and Jersey in between the show. I'm crashing at my homegirls' houses. Shout out to Carrie, shout out to Gozy. Like, held me down all 6 months. I'm trying to figure out money in the midst of that, because that opportunity wasn't paid. And I didn't want to get another like job. Like, I have a degree, I have a marketing background, I could have went corporate. It was a lot of things I didn't want to do, because I just was like, you know, like, I know this like, I know where I'm supposed to be, and I know the amount of time it takes for me to be there. I can't do that. Just gotta steadfast. I have, you know, I've been blessed to have a family that kind of like supports me even when they're crazy, but also too, they have things set up where I was able to walk into different ways to make money, but the money wasn't making when money was needing to be made. I have friends that support me that I can call favors from. Like, you know, there was a lot that I was in a transition. I wouldn't even say I was fighting for my life. I would say I was in a transition. I was in such a agent of change. And when you are going through change, it is not comfortable at all. A lot of times you can't even talk about it to people, because when you tell people, like, you know, I left a salaried position, I left Los Angeles, I left everything that I knew, and decided to just get up and come back to the East Coast and figure it out. People are like, well, why the hell would you do that? People are like, well, you too old to be doing that. Like, you ain't got the time to just be figuring it out. And I'm looking at it like, what you mean? I have nothing but the time. I don't have the kids right now. I'm not married to nobody right now. It's me. It's me and my family, but it's me, right? So I can be a little selfish right now. So I felt like it was now or never. And I'm glad I made the sacrifice. Like, I had to make a huge sacrifice. Like, you know, me and my friends, we like what we like. We like to travel, we like to do things. But there was, you know, there was a period of time where I had to say, like, I can't do this. I can't go here. I don't have it to do this. I got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make it to Breakfast Club by 5:30. I can't, like, it was a lot of I can't. I have to focus. I have to do this. And, you know, regardless of me returning or not, it taught me so much that I was able to then lean into my own brand, which is Brown Girl Grinded. And, you know, this time period of my life, wait till the book drop. Wait till the movie drop. Like, when I get to that point and I talk about this, y'all gonna be like, damn, sis, you be juggling all that? I do. But now I'm just so used to it, and change, I've defeated the agent of change, where, like, I'm in my groove now. I feel like I have my niche, that I make it look good. I dress it up and make it look real fashionable, you know? So shout out to that. And I hope that that's a testimony for somebody as well too, because I think in the beginning of all of this, I also rededicated my life to God. When I first, this is crazy talking about rededicating my life to God, and I'm about to take these shots. I rededicated my life to God around, like, I would say it was like around like August, maybe September. I think it was August. Might have been September like earlier this year, a few months ago. And I was trying to figure out, like, I just knew I was going to need a solid foundation. And I knew that solid foundation wasn't going to come from anything tangible, because tangible things, what I learned in this year of change is that tangible things can always change. Tangible things can always leave. Tangible things can always be non-existent. Tangible things don't always belong to you. Tangible things are just, they move. Like, you can't really always depend on them. But I felt like if I had, like, a really strong spiritual rooting, no matter where change took me, I was going to be equipped with everything that I needed. Like, I was going to be beyond good. And the way that came through in my life daily throughout this year, like, man, I can't tell y'all enough how that was, like, such a major, like, even to this day, like, I will, as an entrepreneur, like, people be like, you want to see if God is real? Become an entrepreneur. And being an entrepreneur isn't for everybody. I promise y'all. People think that you become an entrepreneur and it's like, oh, I don't want to work for nobody. I work harder now than I've ever worked in my fucking life. When I had a job, when I was walking into it, like, yes, I had a creative job, and people think it's like, oh, it's TMZ, it's cool, like, all that shit. Whatever you think of it, you got it. But it was a corporate job. I had a salary. I had hours I checked in and checked out. And after I did that, I went home. If I decided not to answer my phone anymore once the day was over, I was fine. It did not matter whatsoever. Now, it ain't that. I gotta answer the phone, or I don't get paid, or bills don't get paid. I have so many more people to answer to. Like, working for yourself is the hardest thing. Like, when people say that to me, I'm like, are you really built for this though? We friends though. Like, are you really built for this? Like, in real life? Because this shit is not for the weak. It's not for everybody. It's not. And if anybody online is making y'all think that, like, when you decide to take a leap of faith and all that, it's easy, it is not. Like, there have been so many days. Even I moved into an apartment as an entrepreneur, working project to project, honestly figuring out rent every single month. Like, this month is going to come from here. This month is going to come, because I didn't have a steady flow yet. I didn't really know, you know what I mean, where my, like, I didn't know. I figured it out, and I got the flow. And once I got the flow, it's like, okay, bet. But that shit don't just come. Like, I want a job, I need health insurance. No, for real. Like, y'all think, like, it is not, being talent is very entrepreneurial. And when I say I gained a whole new respect, like, I thought, like, okay, I'm talent, I'm at TMZ. Yeah, but you talent with a salary and health insurance and all that. I gained a whole new respect for talent that are not linked to corporate arenas. Whole new respect. Especially because when you're not linked to something that is corporate, that means it's normally not consistent or reoccurring. So you're in between projects. And when you're in between projects, you gotta hope people care about you the same way they did when you just was at the project that you just left. And bills don't stop. your healthcare needs don't stop. You needing to eat don't stop. Like, this has been a year, but I just know that I'm a walking testimony. I know that the reason that I'm here and that y'all are watching me grow and blossom on this platform is because God had, like, this is beyond me. Like, I'm literally a walking testimony, and it's fine to be that. It comes with its ups, it comes with its downs. However, somebody called me again. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up if you guys can hear me, because at this point, okay, perfect. I'm gonna have to hop off because I do have a phone call that I'm now. See, look, you always answering to somebody. When you work for yourself, you are always, I gotta go. I got a phone call. I'm gonna have to get off. But yes, like I was saying, like I feel like I'm a walking testimony. I hope that, you know, me interacting with y'all, sharing my story, sharing the, you know, the ups, the downs, the ebbs, the flows, and all of that can be a beacon of light, inspiration, whatever you need it to be. Okay, wherever you at in life, I hope that I can, you know what I mean? Like this, if you're watching and you tuned in, it can be like, all right, bet. Sis did this, she had to do that, and now she's here, so I can do the same thing as well. Like, I got that. I can do that as well. I wanted to also let you guys know every Sunday on my YouTube channel, I drop a vlog. The vlog is me living life wherever. So, you know, I'm new to New York. I'm figuring out dating and work and just all this stuff. So, you know, the vlogs will be on that. But I also talk a lot like this, just about, you know, what's going on in my life, my story, a little inspirational. If I got something to get off my chest, like how I had today, I come there, I do that. But make sure you also are, you know, tuned in and following Brown Girl Grinding. All common spelling, Brown Girl Grinding. And, you know, interact with us when we are posting our news, when we are posting our engagement topics, like conversations, questions, all that. Comment. I'm Loren LoRosa everywhere. Loren LoRosa _iconic on TikTok. I'm always posting videos, you know, about trending topics, breaking news. You can catch me on the Breakfast Club right now every morning, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time via the iHeart app, or you can watch it on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel. And yeah, browngirlgrinding.com will be back live today, this evening. That is my goal. I told myself I'm gonna sit in the house because I need to get that right. And you'll be able to purchase our merch. I haven't worn our merch since I've been back to the Breakfast Club because our site was not up to date. I apologize for that, but you know, we got the merch. We got the facts. Black women are fucking gorgeous. We have the Brown Girl Grinding jerseys. We got some tees. Yeah, so pull up on me. Pull up on me. I'm gonna do this little shot o'clock. And then I'm gonna hop off. And if you guys have news tips, like if you see something going on, I'm not really a local news girl. I'm not gonna hold y'all, so no shade, but I don't care about the local bake sale. But if you see something going on, you know, I got one shout out to y'all, because there's a lot of things that I know before they happen, because y'all DM me and be like, hey, I saw this, or Twitter's talking about this, or Reddit is saying this, or whatever, right? Send me tips. DM the Brown Girl Grinding Instagram, DM me, email info@browngirlgrinding.com. Send me tips, all that good stuff. So cheers to, can I say cheers to continue being a testimony? Look at me trying to make sure I'm not getting struck by lightning. Y'all know what I'm saying though. Cheers to just the continuance of everything that we doing right now, where we headed to. Blessings on blessings. This glass so fancy, I feel like I can't even, you know, you're supposed to tap it. I feel like that's too ghetto for this glass. Okay, Kevin Hart. All right. Cheers, y'all. Whew. Every time I take a shot, I feel like, I like the way your body is. It's that Kalani. It's okay. All right, y'all, I got to get off here. Tune in. Be back at Breakfast Club next week. Make sure you visit my YouTube channel. I will be doing, I'm uploading this video in full to my YouTube channel the minute we get off, or the minute I get a second, because I do have a phone call, because like I said, I answer to a lot of people now because I got to pay rent. But I will be uploading this to YouTube, so visit my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Loren LoRosa TV. We also do our exclusive celebrity sit downs there. You can check out, we've done Jermaine Dupri, Vivica Fox, Little Mama. So check those out and hit me up. Hit me up. I'm back outside. I was going to say this nigga that made me mad again, but y'all know I ain't got no man. So bye.